What in the world, boy? It's your boy Big Low Country. For everybody out there that don't know me, my name is Big Low Country. I'm just an old country boy, former football coach. Love to sit around and talk about sports. You, yes, you yourself could have been anywhere in the world tonight, but you're here with us. We definitely and greatly appreciate it. First of all, if you watch the show after we've gone live already, make sure you put a what in the world bow in the comments. Also, make sure that you share the channel with your friends and family. If you do, we would definitely and greatly appreciate you. And look at here. Promise you I'll dance at your wedding one day. You might say, hey, Big Low, what in the world, Bo? Why you ain't got no Falcons gear on? Because it's officially vacation shirt season. 1, 2, 3, Cabo. So look here. Just want to let you know what's going on. I know this isn't our usually scheduled program. So what we're going to do moving forward, since it's one of those cases where, you know, the game is pretty much over, we're gonna, pretty much just sit and finish watching the rest of this game together, live watch party, as the Buccaneers done win and kind of took the ball from us. But we gotta show love to everybody that's showing love to us. While we're doing that, this 2nd and 10, Buccaneers got the ball at the 14-yard line. Um, I don't know what in the world that was. There's a flag, pass interference. We breaking a record when it comes to pass interferences tonight. This is ridiculous. I can't wait to see what the final number is. But what's going on, everybody? Hope y'all doing good. Oh man, Kay said, "Man, I'm sick of this crap, Paul. It's bad. It's bad." Crazy thing is, every time, every game, it's like they play with your emotions. Every game, you think we might have a chance, but then it always comes back. It always tries to find its way back. So now it's 1st and goal. Tampa Bay got the ball, and they're looking like they're gonna punch it in. They're already up by 6 points. So let's see what we got going on. Handoff. Jesse Bates, boy. Jesse Bates been stepping up. Bro, James Pierce Jr. been playing some ball tonight. James Pierce Jr. been balling. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I love it. I love it. So 2nd and goal. Finna see what these boys talking about. Jeff Ulbrich, he out there shaking like a leaf. He's thinking, dang, I did such a good job this year, and there's a chance I might not be here. Raheem Morris is looking up at the Jumbotron, even though they're in an open air stadium. Um, 2nd and goal. Oh, they run a bunch heavy. Play action, pass, touchdown. Chris Godwin. Golly! They playing with our emotions out here, bro. They're playing with our emotions. It's over. It's over. What's going on, Jeff? Jeff says we played the first half of every game great, then fall apart in the second half every game because we don't make second half adjustments, bro. That's what it is. We don't make second half adjustments. Brandon's in here says, "What in the world, man? Look at him." Taps in here. He says, "What in the doggone world, ball, ball?" Yeah, man, this is tough. We had to break out the it's vacation shirt season, and it's looking like they finna go for 2 points on us. Chris is in here. Chris says, I wouldn't even be mad if the Falcons lose. Tonight's coaching order is let's just commit penalties for fun. Hello. Yes, sir. So the record is 23 penalties in the game. Last time I checked, we were at like 16. So we're close to breaking the record tonight. We still got a whole nother quarter left. Baker Mayfield drops back, another touchdown pass. I be doggone. It looked like the same play. Was that the same play? Did they just run the same play and scored a 2 point conversion? They just ran the same play and scored a 2 point conversion. They playing with us. They are playing with this is getting ridiculous, bro. They are playing with us. Down South Georgia, boy, what in the world, bro? JGP Jr. in here. What in the world, bro? What's going on, man? Look at here, bro. We doing as good as we can. We doing as good as we can. Everybody, feel free to come on in and chop it up with us. Hope y'all doing good tonight. Dreesen says, "Love this." Hey, coaches. Hey, coach. We gotta make the best of what we can make the best of. This is pretty much where we at. Nikki, what's going on? Says, "I'm tired of the Falcons. It's tough. It's tough." We also got our first Superman chatter tonight. Willie Dodd says, "Thanks for helping me get through this night." This night shift coach, man, you already know it, Bo. Thank you so much for coming on and chopping it up with us. That's that dun da da. That's a Superman chat. Much love to you. Much love to everybody that's coming on and chilling out with us. I said it's like, look, at this point, there's no need in waiting until afterwards, because just like this season, it's all over but the shouting. So while we're waiting on the commercial, we're going to talk about a few things in regards to this game. We're going to talk about some news that we heard before the game. What's going on, fam? Hope you're doing good tonight. So, Ian Rappaport made the announcement that Arthur Blank said that they are heavily observing the coaching and the GM, and they're taking everything into consideration, and they're going to make their decision at the end of the season. That's pretty much where we're at. Let's get it. GA said it's a wrap. Yeah, Bo, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's like those things that Desmond Ritter makes at Publix. It's those wraps he makes. That's what it is. It's a wrap. John Person in here says, Coach says I could have caught that pass Seals drop shaking. Bro, that's what I'm talking about, bro. That's what I'm talking about. So unless y'all been living under a rock, the whole Ray McLeod situation, a lot of people have their conspiracy theories. My cousin Big Low Conspiracy, he hit me up last night and he said that the reason why we're seeing David Seals so much is because David Seals wasn't really a Ike Hilliard guy like Chris Blair, like Cordero Hodge, like Ray McLeod, and everybody else that we have just been sitting down, just healthy scratches. So moving forward, it's one of those cases where, I think, there may be some legitimacy to it, right? Tap in here. He says Raheem might as well get a linen suit and head on to Cabo. That look, this is why I wear my linen suit. 1, 2, 3, Cabo. That's where we at. That's where we at. Not for everybody. It says new staff. Yes, new staff. Jamal says, y'all all right, Falcons fan? Man, we look here, Bo. Look, we good. Sometimes some things are just necessary to make the necessary happen. We got Auntie Joy in here. What's going on, Joy? Hope you doing good tonight, fam. Look, I'm surprised you even woke, Joy. I figured you'd be sleeping through this. Ain't no need of being up burning your calories over this. Falcons, we get the ball. Kirk Cousins, we actually run a play action. Kirk Cousins, short arms a pass. Short arms a pass. He looked so good in the first half, but that age is showing up. Kirk, he short armed it. Darnell Mooney, he was good on the 7. He came back on the 7 route. He would have caught it if the ball would have actually got to him. He came back to the ball, but the ball didn't get to him. What in the world? All right. So here we go again on the 35-yard line. Kirk Cousins, empty backfield. What we got going on? Well, you going to throw to David Seals again? Screen to Bajan. I mean, we should have known that was coming. Bajan got like 7 yards. You got like 7 yards. But, Bo, it's tough. It's tough. We're at the point where we need to figure out what we're going to do. So the rumor is, Molly Mall said you got some tissue if we need it. Nah, we left all our tissue on Bourbon and Canal Street when we was doing the parade, Molly Mall. And Chopatula. Clip so long like Chopatulas. Kirk Cousins drop back, throw the ball. Okay, then. Bro, Bajan Robinson, they wearing this young man out. Like, come on, y'all. Somebody else got to make a play besides Bajan Robinson. Has anybody seen the way Kyle Pitts is playing out here? Coach Ronnie's favorite tight end, Kyle Pitts, is out here just going off. What he got, like 30 points? I know he's showing up for you in your fantasy playoffs, right, Coach Ronnie? Oh, you ain't in the fantasy play. Oh, my bad. My bad, Coach Ronnie ain't in the fantasy playoffs, y'all. My bad. First and 10. Where we at? Look like we at a 47 on our side. In the pistol. Hand out to Bajan, outside zone. Cuts upfield, get about 4 yards. Okay, ain't nothing wrong with that, Bajan. Much love to Bajan. Doing this thing. You just make sure you stay healthy, young man. Most all-purpose yards in the NFL this year. Dreesen says, all good over here. At least we'll have a new coaching staff next year. Well, look, I mean, hey, before you look, but we don't know if that's going to be the case now. We don't know if that's going to be the case. Falconholics in here. What's going on, fam? Hope you're doing good tonight. Kirk Cousins, they lined up in the stack shotgun. Kirk Cousins dropped back, throws in the middle of the field. Charlie Warner with the catch. Okay. Nothing wrong with that. Well, we got 3rd and 2. I ain't mad at that. Falconholic says, I just don't understand waiting until the end of the season. Raheem needs to go now. Been past due. Well, just like them bills I be paying. Way past due. Zulu Warriors in here says, hey, ho, ho. You know the rest, Bo. Da da da. That's a Superman chat. I ain't mad at you. 3rd and 2. They got Tyler Algier lined up in the backfield. Kyle Pitts in motion to the right side. Okay, then throw the Kyle Pitts on that right side. Kyle Pitts just eating up the yards. Coach Roney just going crazy in the playoffs, just eating up the points. Just eating. Are you in the playoffs? Huh? Are you in? This ain't about me. This ain't about me, Coach Roney. This is. See, you worried about the wrong thing. You worried about the wrong thing. We talk about your player, Kyle Pitts. Auntie Joy said he got to go. Shouts out to Carrie. Carrie's at the game. She comment from Twitter says, hello from Raymond James Stadium. We getting cooked, and our head coach is taking selfies with opposing fans. Oh, my goodness. Right now? I hope not. I hope it ain't right. I hope not. You gotta be kidding me. Kirk Cousins throws at the scene to David Seals. And then a hero comes along. Got a little David Seals, man. Look, if you ain't throwing to David Seals, you ain't throwing to nobody. I miss Julio Jones. But David Seals? Look at here. Shoot. Falcons got a good little drive. We down in the red zone thanks to David Seals. That's what I'm talking about. So Baker Mayfield looking weird over there with no beard after he shaved it off. We're at the 6-yard line. Hand off to John. He bounces outside. Easy tutty. Easy tutty. That's what I'm talking about. But John Robinson with the tutty. It's a single score game. Look at Raheem over there on the sideline acting like he did something. You ain't doing. Yeah, got the mic down. Got the mic down like he talking to something. You ain't doing nothing. In the words of Coach Ronnie Mama, you ain't doing nothing. You don't run nothing. JGP says, hey, Coach Ronnie. Hey. What's going on? Shout out to Winston Thornton. Here's a what in the world, Bo, in chat. Just smash that like button. If you could hit that like button for me, I promise you I'll dance at your wedding one day. Why are we going for 2? Why are we going for 2? What's going on? We down by 8. Why are we going for 2? Drop back. Throws to nobody in the back of the end zone. Why are we going for 2? What are we doing? What in the world? Oh, my God. This guy will. Oh, my goodness. This guy what are we doing, guys? Why do we just go for 2 points? Kirk Cousins over here yelling at Kyle Pitts. You need to be yelling at Raheem. Why did we go for 2? Can somebody explain? Somebody tell me why. Ain't nothing but no common sense. Tell me why. Like, what's going on? Oh, my goodness. Can somebody tell me? Why did we go for 2? David Henry says, who made this decision of going for 2? You know who made that decision. 2, Raheem Morris meant to put up 1, and he accidentally put up 2. That's what happened. He got so excited. Golly. Oh, brother, this guy stinks. We finally get a chance to be in the game, and we go for 2. I'm going to ask everybody in the chat. Y'all think we made the right decision going for 2? If you do, put a 1 in the chat. If you feel like we didn't make the right decision, put a 2 in the chat. for twos because that was oh my goodness. I can't believe this. That's right. Just tell me why. Tell me why. Y'all look, everybody in the chat, y'all might not know this, but Coach Roney is like a crazed Backstreet Boys fan. Crazed Backstreet Boys fan. Oh my God. Crazed Backstreet Boys fan, y'all. When I talk about, look, don't go on a road trip with Coach Roney. Because first of all, you're going to hear, it's okay, baby. I promise I'm with the tears away. Because my love is all I have to give. That's all you're going to hear.
Y'all know y'all were singing along.
Then the dude hit the fake high note. Look at Tampa Bay. They over there on the sideline like, they can't believe they went for two. We're going to the playoffs, y'all. That's what they sit here thinking. Oh, man. Drew Freed says, Big Low, win the NFC South roundtable. So I was just texting Rashad and Dave and them yesterday about doing the roundtable. Did we just kick the ball out of bounds? We just kicked the ball out of bounds. The football field is 59 yards wide and 59 and a half yards wide. We just kicked the ball out of bounds. Why are we playing? What? Wait a minute. What is that? They try to. What was that? This is terrible. I've never seen.
Wait, what happened?
It's like he tried to squib it so we could like.
Onside kick?
But you can't do it on. You have to announce the onside kick.
So why the kick like that?
I don't know what's going on. Is this really happening?
It's like we want him fired. Does he want him fired?
It's looking like it.
Oh my God.
I'm so confused. Now they get the ball at the 40. Easy money. Field goal. Screen up the middle. Good hustle on your monitor. They still got about 6 yards. Drew Free, yeah, I talked to them boys a little bit earlier. We wanted to do it tonight, but we had, this game tonight. And I sent a message asking about doing it tomorrow. So if you could hit up Dave and Rashad and Big Game James, we could try to do it tomorrow. That would be great. But we definitely appreciate that. Dun, dun, dun. That's a Superman chat. So let's see what the votes are. Dace Diggs in here. He says, bruh. Yeah, man. 2nd and 4 from the 46. Oh, pump fake. Wait, there's a flag, though. Man, y'all, they eating Kobe Bryant alive out here. They are eating this man alive. RZP says, why would you go for two? Exactly. Dreesy says, Coach Roney, yes, girl. Okay, so I guess Dreesy is a Backstreet Boys fan, too.
Backstreet Boys. You talking about fake high notes. You're such a hater.
Yeah, that high note fake.
First of all, Howie Duro has a beautiful falsetto and high pitch, so don't act like he can't hit those notes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Those notes are manufactured in the auto-tune machine.
Hater.
So it looks like everybody said two. Nobody seen where it made sense to go for 2 points. Dre Murphy, Ray 50 says that dang on Rob. Coach Dreesy, Falcoholic, Chai 2B, they all say two. Play action under center. Okay. Baker Mayfield just dirted the ball. 2nd and 10. Here we go. Jalen Walker got some pressure. James Pierce, he been eating Baker Mayfield's lunch today. He been getting pressure all day. Judy, Jeff Holton, JGP, Austin, the real Ty Breezy. They all say two. David Henry says, this crazy man, two. Greg ATL, Eric Allen, they all say two. All right. 2nd and 10, Baker Mayfield from the shotgun. Drops back. Oh! That was a crazy pick. Interception, Falcons.
Dang, we could be down by 7.
We could just be down by 7 right now. D. Alford with the pick, guys. Oh my goodness. Woo! That was a crazy play. D. Alford looked like, man, yeah, he just played that hook zone. He's in, and look, they've been going at Kobe Bryant all day with Mike Evans. The offer, he just got up underneath it. He went up like Brent Grimes, got the pick. Look, y'all, we might have a chance. We might have a chance to win despite the coach. We might have a chance to win despite the coach. Shouts out to D offer, man. Oh my goodness, boy, this is crazy. 40 East Trill says, thank God I'm not a Falcons fan. The one time I root for y'all, y'all look like pure crap. Hey, you must have been rooting for us all year. All right, head the ball off. Bijan gets loose. Shot to get loose. First down, up the sideline, almost to the 50-yard line. Okay. All right, Bijan. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. They says, bro, man. Jermaine Simmons said, interception by the Falcons. Did I hear that? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You heard that right. Interception by the Falcons. Falcons got the ball. We almost to the 50-yard line. Seeing what we can do. Ray Fidget says, would y'all welcome Ulbrich as the new head coach?
No.
He can't, man. He can't even keep his kids in line.
I was just gonna say he don't know how to keep his own child out of his work stuff.
Exactly.
Absolutely not.
Well, I wish one of my nieces and nephews
I
would.
could not fathom.
Boy,
something like that.
You talking to? Oh, my parents? Oh my goodness.
I could not fathom.
Boy, my dad would have been like, "Nah, son, this is how I feed you, and you know you like to eat, boy."
Your dad's nicer than my dad.
Oh no, that's just it's a crescendo.
Oh, that's the preamble.
It's a preamble, exactly. 2nd and 7. Kirk Cousins with the empty backfield. We are pretty much at the 50-yard line. Drop back. He misses. Goes to Bijan Robinson. Throws the end route. He misses. Every time. See, Kirk, you getting on my nerves because every time you miss it, you start missing these throws, and you don't yell at Bijan because Bijan look. You yell at everybody else. You don't yell at Bijan because he don't do. You know how folks is. Right? He ain't do nothing to nobody. That boy ain't do nothing. Leave Bijan alone. And you know Bijan, he's like, okay, Kurt, all right. Nah, don't yell at Bijan. All right, 3rd and 7. Let's see what we can do. 7 minutes left. Play clock winding down. All right. Snap. Blitz. Great catch. Kyle Pitts.
Of course.
Coach Roney's tight end.
Of course.
Kyle Pitts.
He's just the tight end of the year today.
Now watch what we do. We go down here, score a touchdown. We go for an extra point now.
1 point?
Yeah, we go for an extra point.
I would have loved to know the thought process.
John Lovett says, I feel unfulfilled. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's pretty much where we at. Winston says, this is exactly why you don't go for 2 earlier. Tyler Algier gets loose. First down to the 25-yard line. Give the ball to Tyler. Winston Thornton says, this is exactly why you don't go for 2 earlier. Yeah. Now we got to go for 2 if we score just to tie the game. You were exactly right, Winston. You were exactly right, bro. Look, y'all do a country boy a favor. Make sure that you hit that like button. Also, make sure that you hit that subscribe button. This is your first time chopping it up and chilling out with us. If you're enjoying the in-game, narration, make sure that you put a 3 or a 3 in the chat. We would definitely and greatly appreciate it. Up on the center, Kirk Cousins hands the ball off to Bijan. Why don't we give the ball to Tyler? Tyler, he just started to get going. You don't take an old dog like that and then pull him out. That's not something that you do. They stopped Bijan after about 2 yards. They ran a weak side dive. If you're enjoying the narration, put a 3 or a 3 in the chat. We would definitely greatly appreciate it. Like I said, also make sure that you hit that like button. Jermaine says, now if the Falcons just run the ball, score, and tie the game, there's still hope. Exactly. Okay, then. Oh, he fumbled. What?
No!
What?
What's the call?
It was a fumble. Darnell Mooney caught the ball, started getting upfield, and he fumbled. But now they're trying to.
They acting like it's not a
Oh,
fumble. What's happening?
I don't know
See, why are you watching on mute? Why don't you have the volume up?
because I don't want no copyright strike.
You have it low.
That's definitely a fumble.
They're saying he got it back.
All right, they must be saying it's incomplete. Darnell Mooney. They asked who fumbled. Darnell Mooney fumbled.
Where's Ray Ray?
Christian said leave Mooney on that Buck ship. Said where's Ray Ray?
Where's Ray Ray?
They must have called. They must have called the play dead. This first and goal. We're at the 9-yard line. Pass.
Come on.
Oh, David Seals couldn't save us.
Seals.
Threw the ball to David Seals in the back of the end zone. He couldn't save us. Save us, David Seals.
David Seals, we need you.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so Winston said Noozle, our center, hustled up the field and recovered the ball. Okay. All right, so second and goal.
Why Christine Russell talking about texted? Talking about, I thought we were about to falcon that up again.
Draw play to Bajan. Cutting up field. Spit. Oh man, they called the play dead. Okay. All right. Daggone. You old sorry second sergeant. JGP said bad officiating. Get that hate out your heart, JGP. Get that hate out your heart. Another penalty on the Falcons. False start. Our savior, David Seals. And David Seals, he comes along with the strength to carry on. And you throw false starts aside. And you know we can survive. So if he drops the pass, be strong. Kirk Cousins drops back, throws the ball. Charlie Warner catches it by that 9-yard line. David Seals is here to save us. So Say says, hey, it's me. Again, just a lonely Panther fan. Just tuned in as I sip on my tea. All right, So Say. Dun, dun, dun. That's a Superman chant. I hear you, So Say. Get that hate out your heart. Third and goal, Falcons. 3 minutes, 52 seconds. Clock still running. We got 3 timeouts. Kirk Cousins, he just eclipsed 300 yards. Kirk Cousins, he been throwing the ball pretty good, except for whenever he just doesn't have enough power to get it to the wide receivers. All right, drops back, throws to the corner. Kyle Pitts, he bobbled it. Touchdown! Kyle Pitts, 3 touchdown passes today. Kyle Pitts with 3 touchdowns. I don't think that was a catch. Kyle Pitts with 3 touchdown passes today. That's what I'm talking about. What in the world, Bo? I love it. And I love it. Hey. Okay, he bobbled it, pulled it in. Ooh. That's kind of tough. Pulled it in, foot, cheek. Okay. Touchdown. That's what I'm talking about. We going for 2. Look at here. We ain't in Atlanta in the Benz. A lot of times, whenever we be in the Benz, they'll play Jeezy. So I just perform it. When they see me up in traffic, they say Jeezy on some other riding straight back to the dealership. Me, I'm in the spaceship. This right, I work for NASA. This FNH is not a fraud. Call that thing my bodyguard.
Or we could do some Backstreet Boys.
You supposed to see you messed up the flow. So you supposed to call that thing my body, but okay, no. We're not doing Backstreet Boys, Coach Ronnie. Cause my love is all I have to give. Okay, all right. It's okay, baby. And I will give it to you. Okay, Coach Ronnie. All right. Okay. They're reviewing the play, y'all. So we don't know if it's a touchdown for sure. Say Doug said he out, Bo. That elbow was down. We gonna see. Jermaine Simmons says touchdown Atlanta. Now we just gotta tie it. Wow. Now exactly. Now we just gotta. I'm just kind of tired, right?
2 point before,
We just
as
find a way.
opposed to a point after.
Your boy said when your boy said he gonna find a way, boy.
Oh my gosh. This is what I mean by just give me somebody to make sound decisions. I'll be good with that.
Touchdown. Touchdown.
Yeah.
Kyle Pitts said, I'm finna get paid next year.
I don't know what to say about Kyle Pitts. 3 touchdowns. He got 1 touchdown.
I would go look and see how many points he got in fantasy. He gotta have like 40 points. He got to. He got to. D Wool said, man, this ref was paid. All right, we're going for 2. Here we go.
43.2.
He got 43. Wow.
43.
That would have really helped you in the
Oh
playoffs.
my God, I wish I made the play. Oh, I'm so mad.
All right.
That trip don't make me feel confident.
Oh my God! What? Oh my God! Goodness gracious! We didn't get it. I'm sure you can tell by the.
Oh my God.
We didn't get it, y'all. We didn't get it.
Why
Why did we go for 2?
Oh my God.
We just when this joke say he find a way, he really mean find a way to lose.
Why
Basically,
did we
they
do
pressured Kirk
that?
Cousins, and he just threw the ball up. And why do we do that?
Oh my God.
Why do we do
We
that?
should not be in this situation right now.
We should not. Why did we do that?
I don't know.
Oh my goodness, this guy. Oh,
Stink!
brother, this guy stinks.
Oh my God.
Goodness gracious. And Winston says, this is why you don't go for 2 early. Yes.
Duh.
Yeah.
Tell that to our coach.
Tell it to our coach, Winston. Goodness gracious. Dreesen says, what the? I'm sorry, y'all. Now, Dreesen, somebody need to say it. Look, you express yourself over here. Golly. Man. D. Wu says, man, he threw that Magic Johnson hook shot. he threw the baby hook. He threw the baby hook up. Goodness. I can't believe this, y'all. I can't believe this. We literally find ways to lose. Find ways to lose. RGP said Kyle a bum. He ain't been no bum tonight. He been balling out tonight. Chrissy says it's the 4th quarter heart attack. See, yes. Goodness gracious, boy. Look, Coach Ronald said we need some likes. He said y'all make sure that y'all hit that like button. If you feel like the Falcons shouldn't have tried to go for 2 when down by 2 touchdowns, hit that like button. If you feel the same way, because this is ridiculous.
John Lovett said that Zach robbing us strikes again. Robbing us.
Zach robbing us strikes. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. I can only imagine what they're saying on the broadcast.
I don't think I want to hear.
I can only imagine what they're saying on the broadcast. Goodness gracious. Ray 50 says Pitts always play good in Tampa. I mean, beautiful
Mr.
Pitts.
Thornton talking about Radio Raw. I don't respond to my DMs. I was talking about his joggers in cold weather. Sometimes you gotta let them ankles breathe.
You gotta let it breathe. Let it breathe. Oh man. So we literally try to find ways to lose. We kicked the ball out of bounds. But thankfully we got a pick. Let's see if we could actually kick it. Okay, we kicked it in bounds this time. That's a good thing. Now we got to get a stop. Okay, we got to stop. We stopped it before the 30. All right. Okay. All right. Let's play some defense, y'all. Let's play some defense. Look, I mean, if we lose, it's another situation where we blew another close game. I mean, this time we literally gave it to them. We literally gave what Danny Green said, and we let them off the hook. They are who we thought they were. Goodness gracious. All right. Okay, so look, Jeff Ulbrich, the people in on the coaching staff, they calling for you to be the head coach. Look, let's see if they right.
What does Cat Williams say? Y'all have an unusual allegiance to losers. Get Jeff Ulbrich out of here. Clean the whole bit.
Clean the whole thing.
The whole thing.
The
Get
whole
them all out of
thing.
here.
Buccaneers just ran it for about 6 yards. Bucky Irving with a good little B gap run. So say says, "Hey, it's me again, just a lonely panther, still waiting, still sipping tea." Nah, I love this, man. Much love to you, fam. That's that dun dun dun. That's a Superman chat. Much love to you, both. Thank you so much. Oh man, RZP said, "Man, I'm just a Kyle Pitts hater. I ain't gonna lie." Okay, all right. 2nd and 4. Let's get a stop. 2 minutes 45 seconds left. Boom, stop. Okay, all right. 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. And you still got the timeout with a 2 point with a 2-minute warning. Why are we in this situation? Exactly. Why are we in this situation? They should be trying to get upfield to score, which would put them in a bad situation because whenever they try to get the ball downfield,
Seals is getting some camera time on the sideline.
of course, yeah, that's the
Talking to
savior.
Kirk.
That's the savior.
Yeah.
That's the savior.
That's our wide receiver 1 QB combo.
You saved me. Golly. All right, y'all. This is the game right here. It's the game. I mean, you got all your timeouts and everything, so you will have time for one more series. Oh, we must have used one because 3rd and 3 because the clock ain't running. All right, so let's see what we got. 3rd and 3. Baker Mayfield lined up in the shotgun. Man in motion. Look like we run the zone. Y'all make sure y'all help Kobe down there because he been getting eaten up. Don't throw it to the bottom of the screen. Throw it to the flat. First down. First down. First down. Daggone. You still got time, but it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. We would guess what? We wouldn't even been here. We wouldn't even been here. Sosei says, "I need y'all to win, but I just love watching y'all lose." Daggone. Dun, dun, dun. That's a Superman shit.
It's like I like football and I want my football team to win, but not this football team.
Exactly. Exactly.
Like,
yes. Look at Bijan. Bijan's like, man, bro, what else do I have to do?
Such a weird situation.
It's a weird situation. It's a weird situation. All right, so we got one timeout left. We gotta get him. They gotta get him out of here.
He gotta go.
They gotta get him out of here.
Raheem and his flipped up headset and his jorts need to get on up out.
I thought you liked the Jordans. All right, stop in the backfield. Okay then. 2nd down. We got a timeout left, and we still got the 2-minute warning. So we just used our last timeout, 2 minutes 24 seconds. So my math is correct. After this next play, it'll be 3rd down. It'll go down to the 2-minute warning. And then if we stop them again, it'll go down to like a minute, maybe 25 seconds. They have to punt the ball. Then we'll have to, just get upfield. But we got to stop them. That's the thing. We got to stop them. John Love says, we hate to love them. Daggone. Y'all hate to love us and love to hate us. That's what it is. 2nd and 14. 2 minutes, 24 seconds left. Don't blitz. Why we blitzing? Why we blitzing? Oh, he just dropped it. That wasn't no defense. He just dropped it. They tried to throw it to Mecca Buka up the left hashtag. Of the left hash, and he dropped it. All right.
They act like they did something, and it was just
look. I mean, you were there, right? You.
I mean, we all there in a sense, aren't we? So I guess we all stopped that ball from getting caught.
Well, look. The beautiful thing about that is it made the clock stop. So we still got that timeout in the pocket with the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes 20 seconds left on the clock. So,
3rd
And where's the Jim Carrey? So you're saying there's a chance. 3rd and 14. Let's see if this is the look. For the people who are saying let's keep Jeff Ulbrich as the head coach. Let's look. Let's see if there's something to it. Let's see if there's something to it. Here we go. 3rd and 14. Don't blitz. Don't blitz. Don't blitz.
Oh, come on. Oh,
They got him.
Okay,
Sack.
okay,
All right.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Well, look, they blitzed and it worked. So, all right. So we got to stop. We got to stop, y'all. We got to stop. Deanna says, Jeff is fine as DC. Oh, yeah. I'm cool with Jeff as DC. I don't know about the head coach.
I'm sure he'll be fine as DC somewhere in the Big Ten.
Ooh, the Big Ten?
Over it.
Wow, Coach Roney. Wow. RGP says, AJ, the only corner we got. Yeah, we don't got no more timeouts. We don't got no more timeouts. But we only need 3 points. So, depending on how far, let's say they get to the 20, if it goes out the back of the end zone, we just need, 45 yards? I think we get 45 yards in 2 minutes. The thing is that Kirk Cousins, these are the moments he actually thrives. I really wish we would run the no huddle offense a little bit more. But these are the moments where Kirk Cousins kind of does his thing. I wonder how many sacks we got today. I think we got like 5 sacks or 6 sacks. Deanna said, let's see what Zach does. So let me ask y'all in the chat. Do y'all feel like we're going to get the yardage? Y'all feel like we're going to do what we need to do? If you feel like we're going to get the yardage and at least get a field goal attempt, why you laughing, Coach Ronnie? Put a 1 in the chat. If you feel like we ain't going to make it, put a 2 in the chat.
It's a crapshoot with this team. Who knows? Who knows?
All right, we caught it at the 20. Get out of bounds. Okay, we got to the 31-yard line. Okay. We get a good 30, 35 yards. We get a good 35 yards, a minute 49 left. So if you feel like we're gonna get the yardage, put a 1 in the chat. If you feel like we ain't gonna make it, we pretty much done, put a 2 in the chat. All right, Kirko. Let's see if we can invite you back to the fans reunion. Huh? Uh-huh. Let's see if you steal everybody's cousin. Kurt drops back. Throws it to the sideline. David Seals. Everybody save you. David Seals. Okay, dear. All right, David Seals. Like got a little 15-yard out route. Okay, all right, David Seals. And then a hero comes along. Oh, man. Sergeant Soul. All right. So, looks like we're at the 47-yard line, our own 47. Kirk Cousins drops back, gets pressure, got sacked. He went back. He went back. Wait a minute. They said it might be a fumble? They said it might be a fumble? They said it might be a fumble? What's going on? Hold on now. Referee's talking. They said it was a fumble.
We don't have the volume on, so who knows what they're saying.
You can turn volume on if you want to. Okay, second down. All right, that was a fumble. That good, baby? Ooh, Will Dot says 2. Seriously, Bo? Will Dot said, come on, man. All right, so 2nd and 18. Kirk Cousins drops back. Incomplete. Throws to the left sideline. Incomplete. Throws to Darn. But there's a flag. There's a flag. There's a flag. Wait. What was the? Was it? What was it? Holding Jake Matthews. Golly, boy. Poorly coached team, guys. Poorly coached team. I can't wait to see how many penalties we had. Oh my God, I can't wait. I can't wait.
Excited.
Yes, because somebody needs to show all the ways that we find a way to lose games. 2nd and 28.
2nd and 28. I believe in you, David Seals.
They blitzing us. Throw it, Kurt. He couldn't throw it far. He couldn't throw it far enough. Hit the ground. Hit the ground. 3rd and I'm not even going to say that down the distance. I'm not going to say that down the distance because I'm not finna get picked on. But it's 3rd and the number after 27. So I'm not going to say that down the distance. So it's 3rd and a number after 27. I'm not saying that down the distance. Winston says 19 penalties, 124 yards. That is ridiculous. They're bringing 4. Cloud coverage. Check it down to Kyle Pitts.
Come on, Kyle.
Okay, Kyle Pitts, he got a good 14 yards or so. 4th down. This is the game. Man, well, I'm good at eyeballing that yardage. Oh, yeah. They out of field goal range.
Oh, yeah.
40 Trill says,
14.
All right.
Come on.
Oh, okay. All right, David Seals. David Seals. And then a hero comes along with the strength to carry on. Okay. All right. We're at their 36-yard line. Kirk Cousins just spiked the ball. 29 seconds left. Okay, guys. Winston says Seals is the GOAT. I showed up did. Seals is the GOAT. I love David Seals.
What's the flag?
Okay. 12 players on the field on the defense. Okay. We'll take it. David Seals. Zane Gonzalez, you bet, boy. Zane Gonzalez, sorry, that's you. You better get it right.
Joyously hopeful say we had 19 penalties so far.
Yeah, for 124 yards. Winston put that in there earlier, too. All right, so we're at 31, 32-yard line. Screen, of course. Darnell Mooney, get out of bounds. Okay. All right. I hope the left side is his favorite side. 24 seconds left. I ain't gonna lie. I might take a shot at the end zone right here. I might. This might be the play. I might just try it. I might take one just to try it out, just to see what would happen. I might take a shot at the end zone. JGP said Zane might make this field goal. Right outside the 30. Handoff. But John, he ain't really getting nothing. Okay, so look, let's just spike it. Clock winding down. Let's just spike it. Okay, we spiked it with 4 seconds left. I prefer to go down to 2, but that's fine. All right, Zane Gonzalez, fix the hair. Take it off, fix the hair, fix it again. Fix it again. That's it. That's the Zane Gonzalez that we know and love. Okay. All right. All right. This is the game right here, y'all. Christy says, I feel the Fred Sanford
I don't
coming
know
in.
if I can look. Oh my God. Why do the Falcons do this?
I don't know.
I would love a game where you don't make me all a bundle of nerves.
I don't
just
know.
Outright win.
Just
We can do
outright,
that.
just win
We
the
can do
game.
that. Just outright win.
Just win the game. They called timeout, trying to ice him. You don't ice Zane Gonzalez. You can't ice, baby. See what I did there? Look at Ty Bowles looking like Deacon at somebody's church. I see Ty. Deacon Bowles, how are you doing today? I'm doing good. Better than some, worse than others. All right, here we go. All right, Zane.
Oh gosh.
Look, the Panthers fans in here hating, but they're hoping that we make it.
Yeah, you need us.
Y'all need us.
Beg for it.
It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. All right. Atlanta Falcons pull off of. Don't look like that, Baker. Get that look off your face. Get that look off your face. Dang.
Put that camera somewhere else. Put it on someone wearing a full pant. I don't want to see him.
Oh, man. Wow. Look at here. First of all, I'm going to tell you something. Fact of the matter is that one thing that we learned today is that Kyle Pitts, everybody know you stand on business. Shouts out to Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts went for, let's see.
Y'all hit the like button. Y'all hit the like button. Like.
Kyle said, I'm going for 11 catches, 166 yards, 3 touchdowns. Why is he doing this? Why is he doing this? Why is he yelling at the camera?
I just said I want to see him.
Why is Raheem Morris yelling at the camera? Okay, I'm sorry. Kyle Pitts. Everybody know you stand on business. Also, next person deserves a stand on business award that we got to give to. This young man, James Pierce Jr., had 2 tackles, 1 assisted tackle, 2 sacks, and he tipped 2 passes. Everybody know you stand on business. Shouts out to James Pierce Jr. And another person that we got to give it to for today, after going 30 or 44, 373 yards, and 3 touchdowns, Kirk Cousins. Everybody know you stand on business. Shouts out to you, Kirk Cousins, for coming in here and doing what you need to do. Now, fact of the matter is, one thing that we got to acknowledge is that this offense looked completely different today. This offense looked completely different. We seen 60% less screens. We actually threw the ball down the field. And wait a minute. We also got, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I forgot the savior. David Seals.
How could he not
David Seals, the savior. Shouts out to you making the catch of the game. Everybody know you stand on business. Shouts out to you, David Seals. But look, you can't win games consistently with 19 penalties for 125 yards. You also, especially when the other team has 4 penalties for 25 yards, it's impossible to do. But we almost hit the holy grail of offense. We have 476 yards on offense. And we actually won the time of possession. When the last time have we said that, y'all? It's been so long. It's been so long since we said we won the time of possession. Bijan Robinson, once again, in the words of Chris Brown and Young Thug, everybody know he go crazy. 19 carries, 93 yards, 1 touchdown, 8 catches, 82 yards. I mean, what else can you say? What else can you say? The Atlanta Falcons actually came in and did what they needed to do tonight. Willie Dopp says Raheem made this harder than it needed to be. Dun, dun, dun. That's a Superman chat, bro. And that's the point that we're making. You're not going to win consistently with moves like this. You're not going to win consistently. And then he's celebrating, looking all in the camera, yelling in the camera like you just won the Super Bowl. No, you just broke a losing streak. That's what you did. That's what you did. You don't need to be celebrating nothing. You should be glad that you could keep wearing that red and black. That's what you should be appreciative. That's what you need. That's what you need to do. Dr. Slick says coaching made no sense. Won despite Raheem Morris. And I mean, and everybody who agrees with me, y'all put it in the chat. If y'all feel like we won despite of Raheem Morris, put a one in the chat. If you feel like Raheem Morris willed us to victory,
Will us.
we wouldn't have made it without Raheem. Put a two in the chat. I just want to know.
And his talented squad of coaches.
And this talented squad of coaches who just, you know, did what they needed to do. Hucklebuck says, DeJounte must go. That go. I'm sorry, hashtag DeJounte must go. Man. Jeremy Dupree says, what in the world, Bo? Pitts with 166 and 3 tutties?
Come on.
That's crazy.
That's sickening.
That's crazy.
That's sickening.
Coach Ron is sick to his stomach.
I am so sick. I think I got one touchdown from him all season.
Yeah, he only had one touchdown. I don't think you had him in the lineup whenever. You did have? Oh, okay. Yeah, Clifford says in spite of coaching. Yes. Chrissy says, "Oh, Kurt Noodle arm held up." So I asked everybody if you feel like we won despite of Raheem Morris's coaching, put a one in the chat. But if you feel like Raheem willed us to this win, and if he wouldn't have been here, we wouldn't have made. Never would have made it.
Say it one more time.
Never would have made it without Raheem. Yeah. Never. You feel like we never would have made it without Raheem. Put a two in the chat. All right, so we ain't gonna see no twos. Jeff says one. Yeah, I completely agree, Jeff. Willie Doc says we won, but this changes nothing to Raheem's fate. Willie Doc is just cold blooded. That this changes nothing. Biggs World says one. Yeah, we won despite Raheem because he put us in terrible situation. Christian says poor clock management still going for two with the third down. Yeah. Dreesy says one. Dreesy put 111 ones in there. Love says one. The PRG channel says one. Trey Anderson says players had too many penalties. Yeah, it was tough. It was tough. What's that? True North Experience says one. Mr. Fit says one. So pretty much everybody. Jermaine Simmons, William Jenkins, Jay Beasley, Antoine Wartime. Everybody in here is thinking that, yeah, it's one of those cases where we won despite Raheem Morris. Obi says two. Says Raheem was awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. And Raheem, you got to your phone that fast. Let's see. Stephon Schilling says Raheem found a way, but he's still a bad coach. Da da da. That's a Superman chat. RZP and Deanna, they say one. Coach Roney, Coach Roney had to chime in. She says one. She feels like Raheem Morris. We won despite Raheem Morris in here. So yes, that's a look. I definitely agree with y'all. Panthers fans, you're welcome. You know, I know that that's right, Joy. Yeah, we won. It feels weird, don't it?
Yeah,
It feels weird. That feeling of like, man, boy, I had done this in a long time. It feels weird, but this is the moment. We're going to live in it. D. Craig says, win or lose, Ryan Zach still has to go. Yeah. Hello. Dun, dun, dun. That's a Superman chat. I mean, because we shouldn't even been in this situation. We were going to lose. William Jenkins says, Bo said, you sang it. We never would have made it without Raheem and the Savior. He saved us. Down South Georgia boy says won. Says we won despite Raheem. Georgia Texas boys in here. Shouts out to everybody. Um, let's see. Dre says, can we learn from this win though? Can we learn? Do you think we could learn from this win, Coach Ronnie?
Learn what?
I guess learn how to win from this win.
This is how we want to win. It's not how I want to win.
How you want to win, Coach?
I would like to not go for two. We don't need to go for, like I would just like to make common. I would like to not have 19 penalties, or did it end up being 20?
It was 19.
19
It was
penalties.
19.
I would like to not win like that. I don't.
you sound like you sound like you kind of yeah.
I'm so sick of this team. Like, I'm so sick of this team. I spent all day yesterday and today hearing about Ray Ray, talking about how he was dropped for anything but performance. All the messy Falcons in his comments, liking it, doing all that. Then I got to see Raheem scream in the camera when we won by 1 point, like we just clinched our playoff berth. Like, I'm so sick of this.
He's screaming in the camera like he just laid a dragon.
I'm so sick of this. He's screaming in camera like he said one word on that headset all game.
This man screaming like he just slayed a dragon. Tristan said it was ugly. It was ugly, but we got it done. This is Eugene said, "Look, man. I mean, at the end of the day, we found a way, bro. We found a way. I mean, that's the thing, you know." Deanna says, "Yes, Coach Ronnie, I agree with everything that you said." Yeah, Dr. Slick says he had his Cam Newton "I'm back" moment for Raheem. You remember when Cam Newton came back to the Carolina Panthers? You like, "I'm back," and then
nothing.
After the exactly. I look, I'm taking that back. Coach Rodgers said I didn't say that, Cam. If you see this, because Cam big, Cam, Cam see this, he might beat me up. So I didn't say that. Oh, Winston says, "Low, we about to go live at 12. If you want to join, shouts out to Winston them at the eye test, man." Albert them says, did Kirk Cousins earn a trade resume for next year?" I mean, well, I want to ask y'all. I mean, after watching this game, and maybe I'm wrong. I'm starting to feel like Kirk Cousins is. I'm starting to feel like it might be one of those cases where Kirk Cousins, he might not be that bad of a quarterback. I don't feel like the arm strength is necessarily there, but I really feel like it's one of those cases where, hey, let's see how he looks with a competent offensive coordinator. If it's a situation where you have a competent offensive coordinator, like I think you could have games like this because ever since the second game of the season, we haven't necessarily had a game like this where we came. I mean, I know we got 300 yards, but we didn't have a game like this where we came close to having 300 yards. Deanna says we need better wide receiver, and I completely agree with you because David Seals, he dropped that pass, and you know, um, you had multiple times where players dropped passes, and the plays that we made could have been more explosive. But I mean, what do y'all think? Do you feel like it's one of those cases where games like this show that, hey, if we keep Kirk Cousins, we're capable of doing things offensively next year and taking that next step? I mean, if y'all agree with me, y'all feel like we could, Kirk Cousins could do something next year. I'll tell you what, if you feel like he wouldn't be able to do something next year, put a 3 in the chat. But if you feel like he's capable of getting something done next year, put a 4 in the chat. Because that, one thing that we got to realize, that's the big question. We don't know if Michael Penix is going to be back to start the beginning of the season. So that quarterback position is going to be huge for us. We got to figure out if it's one of those cases where, you know, hey, do we go and get someone who's cheaper, or do we turn around and just run it back with Kirk Cousins with a more, like I said, a more efficient offensive coordinator? Because this offensive coordinator that we've had this year, look, he just called the best game that he's called in Atlanta. This is even better than the game that he called last year whenever we beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on Thursday Night Football. And the reason why I believe it was so good, well, the reason why I feel like this game was better, it was a better called game, is because we didn't even have Drake London. Just imagine if we had Drake London, Kirk Cousins probably would have had, it might have been close to another 500-yard game. So I really feel like you might want to consider it. Barry Falcon says Raheem saved his job. You think Raheem saved his job, Coach Ronnie?
Lord, I'm praying and hoping not. I really hope this game was not enough to save his job. Oh my gosh, y'all.
Yeah, I hope this isn't a situation where they say, hey, he saved his job. Falcons fans on social media, y'all make sure that y'all still express how you feel. You know, you might not realize this, but the Atlanta Falcons brass, they watch. They're on Twitter, they're on Facebook, they're on TikTok, they're everywhere, Instagram. And if enough people express their displeasure, um, they're going to look into it. The Falcons are a very reactive organization, so make sure that you say how you feel. If you feel like we should keep Raheem Morris, and on your personal social media, feel free to speak up. I don't feel too free because I want him gone. So if you feel like he should go, and like I said, feel free to speak up. One Love, Willie Doc, they feel like Kirk Cousins could, they feel like we could bring him back, especially based off of this game right here with 373 yards. They feel like we could bring him back, and he could play pretty good ball for us. Shouts out to Dre Murphy. Dre Murphy says, yeah, bring Kirk back. Carl Thomas says Kirk not the answer, coach. He plays like Luke. This against he plays like this against Tampa Bay. I mean, look, I know that in other games last year, like against the Eagles and games like that, like he got some pretty good yards now. Antoine Wartime, Don Field, they feel like Kirk could be the guy. Now, down South Georgia boy said, "Hey man, you might want to hit him with the switch up." He says 3 yeet. He ain't trying to run it back with Kirk Cousins. Timothy Allen says 4. He says he still has game if you draft the right wide receivers, and I completely agree. Jay says you have to keep Kirko. Sherrod says we want Shador. Now, don't say that too loud because Coach Roney is
Shador. I love you, Shador.
exactly Coach Roney is the whole Sanders family. She's on board. CR Prince says 4. That says you might want to run it. But what you think, Coach Roney? Do you think they should run it back with Kirk, or
what else is out there? I think that would depend on what else is out there.
I mean, what would you be willing to want? Like what? Like
I hear Joe Burrow's available.
Joe Burrow ain't available.
That's what everybody's whispering. That's the new whisper out there.
What you heard, the coach? Hold on, hold on, wait a minute. Y'all gotta be careful, Coach Roney, because she also said Arthur Smith and Marcus Mariota be wrestling.
And their unusual connection was proven true.
No, it wasn't. Their intimacy was clear. Nobody never said the boys were wrestling. Nobody never said that. Somebody, yeah, they wrestle each other all the time. Like, what? And she had like the whole fan base believing this. That's why you can't be listening to
their
people.
Intimacy was clear.
You can't be listening to people rumors. Oh man. Wait a minute. Hold on 1 second. So hold on. So at the end of the day, you're telling me that you heard that Joe Burrow might be available.
Yeah. And in fact, somebody did a little thing and said we were the third likely spot to get him.
Who said that?
I don't remember remember I saw it on Twitter amongst my Twitter peoples.
Okay, Coach Roddy. Okay, I hear you, Coach Roddy. I'm look, coaching staff. We gonna have to fact check Coach Roney because Coach Roney, you can't trust Coach Roney.
I do be making stuff up.
She be making stuff up.
But I'm not making this up.
Oh, okay, I hear you. Hey, y'all, if you could give me 1 second, okay? My apologies. Give me 1 second. All right, my bad. Okay, give me 1 second, y'all. Also, we got a couple Superman chats in here. Let's see. D. Craig says, "Win or lose, Ra and Zach still has to go." That's that. Dun dun dun. That's a Superman chat. Also, Atlanta Falcon Fandemics in here. Shouts out to my homeboy Atlanta Falcons Fandemic. He says 4. Says he's a backup quarterback. This is no Phillip Rivers experiment. One more season, develop Penix, won't hurt. Kurt can still win games. So, I mean, that's a thing. Dun dun dun. That's a Superman chat. Also, tell me why.
Tell me why.
Oh my goodness. So I'm looking at the TV, and Raheem Morris, he never showed up at the post game press conference. For some reason, he just rung in here. What in the world? Wait, what's going on here? What's going on? Oh. What is wrong?
And I'm tired of rock the show. And I told you I would win. And I'm back to rock the show. Now you know I'm coming back. How you doing, Lo? How you doing? How y'all doing tonight?
Wait a minute.
Y'all.
Wait a minute. Why you coming on to Return of the Bag? Like what?
I just heard you a couple of minutes ago say you want to fire me, and I don't appreciate that. But I see your chat. Your chat is very live tonight. I want them to start the hashtag Save Raheem.
Save Raheem.
Save Raheem.
Ain't nobody come down. Well,
did you just watch that game?
Hold on. Wait a minute.
Did you just watch that game?
Yeah.
Aren't you proud of me? Aren't you proud of me?
Did you see the poll? Did you see the poll?
Hold on 1 second. Hold on, Zach. No, you can't get in this one. No, there's a. So I know you were asking everybody in the chat about my performance tonight. If you noticed, we won the game. So what else do you people want?
We want to go to the playoffs.
We'll work on that. We're going to fix it. We're going to fix this.
Uh-huh.
We're going to get it done. And next year, we're going to go to the playoffs.
We've been hearing that the last 8 years, Coach.
Look, man, you have to do this thing one day at a time. I lost Penix this year. What you want me to do?
You was losing before you lost Penix, Coach.
It's not important. I said we lost Penix early in the year.
It looked the same.
So ask me some questions about the game and stop getting personal. Ask me how do I feel right now.
Okay, well, okay, just tell me what question to ask you. Okay, but anyway, all right. So how did you feel whenever Ray
I
made that
feel
post?
great.
You felt great yesterday whenever Ray made that post.
Listen, you guys are focused on the wrong thing. Look, if you notice, every time somebody mentioned the word Ray, we made a penalty tonight. That's why that's why we got so many penalties. I told everybody to keep Ray out their mouth tonight. That's what got us in trouble. Right now, we're going to savor the win. Can we talk about how great I am as a coach tonight? 3 games, 3 days of rest, 3 days. And I come back, I go to Tampa Bay, I beat Tampa Bay, and I don't get any appreciation at all.
Well, I mean, Rod, so what you won like what 2 of the last 10 games?
Are you a mathematician or something now? What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say?
That's like a 20% winning percentage.
Okay, let's do this math. Sunday, I lost the game. Thursday, I won a game. I'm 1-1. How about that?
So that's a 50% winning percentage.
It's not important. It's 1-1.
I mean, you just said it.
Not important.
You just told us you were 1-1.
That's not important. Matter of fact, I'm gonna let you in on a conversation I'm having right now. Hold on.
Okay.
Hey, AB. Yes. I know you got my support. You do. Yes. Yes. Anything you say, boss. Yes. I got you. Yes, Zach. Yeah, Zach might go, but that's okay. I took care of Ray and Ike. They're gone. Don't worry about them anymore. It's all good. Win is a win. I know. I said, thank you, boss. All right, I got an interview with this podcaster.
I do got a very important question for you.
Talk to me.
Why did you go for 2? To the last touchdown.
I was thinking about that, and I was going to fix it the next time we went for 2. We were going to go for 2 one more time. Had we scored a touchdown on the last drive, we would have went for 2, and then I would have fixed it and scored.
That doesn't make any sense.
Have I made any sense all year? Let me ask you that.
No, that's what.
So
that's
I'm consistent. What do you want? You want consistency in a coach, right?
Yeah. Come on, coach.
Cat got your tongue? You're not saying anything right now.
Willie Doc says, "What?" Because I'm confused. That whole answer made my head hurt. That answer made my head hurt the same way.
Well, if that's gonna make your head hurt, you better get a lot of Advil next year, because I'm here and I'm coming back after this win right here. Arthur has told me he has 101% of support for me
for next week.
No, for next year, 2026. We're there.
I don't know, Coach. I think it's a week by week basis. Unfortunately,
You mean after what I just did today, shocked the world? We're on national TV. The Falcon fans are proud of me right now.
No,
ask them.
No, I'm a Falcons fan. I'm not proud of you.
Now, ask the fans, are they proud of me? Ask your people right now, are they proud of the effort that I put in?
So since Coach Morris is on the show, everybody, are you proud of Raheem Morris after this improbable win? You feel free to put a yes or a no if you're proud of Raheem Morris. This is going to be interesting. Another question that I want to ask you, Coach, while we're waiting on those answers.
Sure.
Why do you have so much faith in David Seals?
I was thinking. I remember when he dropped that pass, and I said to myself, I've dropped the ball plenty of times this year, but today I picked it up just like David Seals picked up that 4th down and 14 to put us in position to kick the winning field goal. How about that?
Okay. Well, I'm just looking at some of the answers. Chris says, no, we're not proud of you. Chris Tyler says, heck nah.
What? Chris, what? Christy?
Yeah. Chris Tyler. Rodney says, "Who told you that?"
Rodney, you didn't hear the conversation I just was having with Mr. Blank just a few minutes ago?
Eric Parker says the ref just threw another flag.
Eric, your training camp privileges are revoked.
Willie Dot says, "No, ain't nobody proud of you, Otis."
Willie, I'm shocked. I'm shocked that you're not proud of me, Willie. I really am.
John says, "Yeah, you shocked them, all right."
See, John gets it.
I think he was being facetious.
Oh,
David Harris says, "Not
Stop
even."
using big words.
Devontae says, "Heck, nah, you got to go, Coach." Deanna said that she was proud of you.
Deanna, season tickets for the rest of your life. Gonna talk to the boss about it if I'm here.
And Antoine Wartime says no. Eugene says LOL.
This is incredible, folks. Do you know we went out like? Did you see the performance? I'm gonna tell y'all what I did today. I had a pep talk with the unicorn, and I told him, I said, "Look, you and me are gonna be gone if we don't do this thing today." And we did it. We did it for you. We did it for you, Mr. Country. We did it for you, Coach Roney. We did it for everybody out there today.
You didn't do it for me, Bo. You didn't do it for me. Look, maybe you did it for Uncle Steve.
And that's a great guy. I would do it for him too. Matter of fact, I'm probably gonna get off and talk to him anyway. He sounds like he.
Whenever you get off and talk to Uncle Steve, feel free to let him know to come on here and chop it up with us.
Okay, I'll let him know once he does it. But I just want to remind you folks one more time, who's the man? Yeah.
What? That what's going on? I never seen. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Like what in the world? Okay. Well, the doc says take that out your playlist. Matt Town says no. Is your mic even plugged up during these games? That come see, and that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. So hold on 1 second here. What in the world, Bo?
Did that dude call you too? Teflon. Did he call you too?
Hold on.
Did he call you as well? Can you hear me? Hello.
Hold on. I can't hear you.
Oh, I hear you loud. I hear you.
Oh, that's me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I hear you.
1 second. Okay. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear because it might be my headphones.
I think they can hear you too.
Hear
they hear you.
Put a 1 in the chat, but he can hear me. Okay, all right.
Yeah, they hear you. Yeah.
All right, say something more.
Hey, what's going on? Can you hear me?
Still can't hear him.
Let me go down and up.
Okay, so they said that they can hear him. That's probably on me. My headphones. I unplugged and then plugged back up. Hold on 1 second. All right, can y'all hear me? If y'all can hear me, put a 2 in the chat. If you can hear me, put a 2 in the chat. Okay, Dixon Way said you heard us both. Okay, perfect. What's going on?
You good? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Okay. Oh, I tell you what. Tell us how you felt about the game, and while you doing that, I'm gonna figure out my sound. Y'all make sure that y'all.
Actually, yeah, it's. I mean, look, as a Falcon fan, I am extremely happy that we won. Let me make that clear, and everybody here, like I said, thanks again, Lo, for letting me come on. I know there has not been a lot to smile about, be proud about. The season is definitely done, but at the same time, it's good to see them fight, especially with 3 days. You only had 3 days from Sunday, and 3 days to prepare. And I just feel like, I mean, the guys could have gave up. They could have absolutely gave up. And I think they showed up today. And for that, as a team, especially going down 14 points.
That's true.
I think that is going down 14 points and coming back for a team that's lost 7 out of the last 8 low. Look, I give the players a lot of credit.
Man, so do you feel like that win saved Raheem's job?
No.
You don't feel like it saved him up?
Look, I'm gonna tell you, and I'm gonna be honest. I think that game did more for the thought of Kirk Cousins coming back than it did for Raheem Morris.
And that's what we were just talking about.
Dude, Kirk Cousins. And you know what I liked about Kirk today? More than any time last year. Is that the most animated you've ever seen, Kirk?
That's the most animated
during the game.
Yes.
Kirk 4-8. I'm sorry, 4-9 on the road. And he was acting like this was the playoffs for Nick, holding people accountable.
Yes.
Kept telling the guys when they were missing routes. When old boy came to him on the sideline after he dropped the ball, he wasn't trying to hear it. Kurt was like, say that for somebody else. You know what I'm saying? and for somebody, and not to say he didn't deserve all the ridicule he got last year for the fake injuries and the not telling us and all of that.
Yeah.
Give Kirk Cousins a lot of credit for coming out there and bowing up and playing this game. I'm not talking about him as a whole, but today he showed up.
He did.
Yeah.
He did. And as much as, as much as vitriol as we gave him during the offseason, the whole beef with Orlando Ledbetter and everything else, it's like, you kind of got to give the man his flowers. Yeah. Like he played ball today.
And maybe, Lo, maybe you can work something out to ease the tension of some of that salary cap. I mean, knowing that what we're going to have to go through at the beginning of the year with Penix, maybe that's something you think about. I mean, he's still under contract. I mean, let's not act like he ain't gone yet.
You're right.
So you never know. And if what happens, what I think is going to happen today, and I don't think Raheem survives at all, but maybe the next regime that comes in says, well, hold on one second. If he's still at 36 years old, can still throw for 300 yards and go 3 out of 4 wins against our nemesis, I mean, why not? Who knows?
With 2 backup offensive linemen.
And what? How many wide receivers? Mooney was a no-show today.
Yeah, we caught one pass, right?
Yeah, one pass that I saw. And listen, Seals, he'll learn. But that 4th and 14,
that was
big,
huge.
Man.
That's
huge.
Big.
And good for him to redeem himself.
I mean, to this day, though, it's like, I mean, going back to earlier in the season, I just don't understand why, because, I mean, Seals he was the last play of like 3 or 4 games this year, and we continue to throw the ball to him. And I don't know if it's something that he's doing in practice or if he's legitimately that guy, or if he's just Kurt's friend. Because you heard him; they mentioned like 5 times that he's next to Kurt. Yeah. So I'm legit confused, man. Also, we got a Superman chat. Zulu Warrior says, Bo, JP has 8 sacks, has the Falcons rookie record, and may end up with double-digit sacks. Great pick, Terry. Da da da. That's a Superman chat. Bo. Do you feel like not having that first pick next year hurts with JPJ balling the way he is?
Might have been the best thing the Falcons ever did. You look at the people who helped today. Dorless, Walker, Pierce, London. These are young cats on this team, and these guys are ready to erupt. To think that they're doing this thing in their first year, dude, this is just crazy. This is the defense we wanted for years. And now all of a sudden we get it and we can't score on a regular basis. We can't score 20 points.
I ain't gonna lie. Whenever you have a guy that's putting up numbers like this, his rookie year, this is looking a lot like Michael Parsons.
And look who he was going against, Lo. He wasn't going against your run-of-the-mill left tackle. I mean, he was pushing Worth to the. They showed the little package about how he was doing against Worth. If you looked at 4 of the 5 plays, Worth was literally grabbing his.
He was holding
the whole time because he couldn't stop him.
He was taking that man clothes off.
Man, that was that was something else. That young man is. Woo.
He's gonna be legit. He's gonna be legit. And Jalen Walker, I know that the whole thing about, because a lot of people are wondering, what's going to happen with Caden Ellis, but Jalen Walker, he might be that guy.
He might be that guy, but I will say, I hope they have some talks with him. I really do. I would love to see Caden come back and just quarterback this defense one more year. I would love to see that. Diablo playing again, just this is a nice little defense we putting together. It's a nice defense, man.
I mean, so do you feel like the way that we played today, like, do you feel like the team fought for Raheem Morris, or do you feel like they were just fighting for themselves?
I think they fought for themselves. And listen, I'm not feeding into all of the Ray, Ike Hilliard, Kadero Hodge stuff. I'm gonna tell you why. Because I don't know what happened, and a lot of us don't know what happened behind the scenes with Ike Hilliard. Whatever it was, it had to be personal, because at the same, he never really gave a reason. Ray, if he had some feeling about it or something like that, that's between him and coach. I haven't really specifically heard him. I saw the little performance-based in caps and all of that junk. But at the end of the day, let's not act like Ray was lighting it up before he left. Everybody is quick to you running Ray. If Ray was on the team right now, he would have been dropping passes worse than David Seals,
like he was before he left,
like he was doing prior to him leaving. So, the Panthers fans, boy, they happy tonight.
Boy, you see what he Panthers fans coming to his neck.
I've seen him tonight. I don't blame him, man. I don't blame him one bit.
Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. If there's a team that I would like to win the division, especially this year, it would be the Panthers. Even if they beat us twice,
absolutely.
Number one, I want to end this streak that Tampa Bay has. I can't stand Baker Mayfield. I mean, he rubs me the wrong way. I don't know what it is about him.
That made me so happy to see D Alpha go up there and snatch that.
Oh man!
Let me tell you something. I know he's made some mistakes, but D Alford has set in pretty well for the last couple of weeks.
He put together a good little season.
And I want everybody to do this too. And I know this has been I know during the game it was kind of hard. Y'all got to give some grace to our little young fella.
Oh, Kobe,
little Kobe. Give the young fella some grace.
That's a
Yeah,
Hall of Famer he was going up against.
and he pulled out every trick in the book
Yes.
against him, as he should.
As
If
he
you're
should.
if you're a legend like Mike Evans, good. But I don't want people to give up on Kobe. It trial by fire, man.
Now, after this game, though, would you bring back Kyle Pitts? Because Kyle Pitts played like a first round pick tonight.
He did, but
It's too inconsistent.
one game out of 10 doesn't do it for me. I mean, quite honestly, he's had a solid year. He hasn't had this has been his best year since his rookie year, in my opinion.
Yes.
He has had a good year. I just don't think for what the market is going to ask for. I think the market is going to give him somewhere to be $12 to $15 million. Are we ready to pay him 12 to 15 for the next 3 to 4 years?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. I think you could find a pass catching tight end free agent and put them in this offense and do well. But I think we can replace Kyle.
So based off of
great game.
What'd you say?
I said, but great game tonight.
Yeah, that was a heck of a game. Based off of my math that I'm seeing, because he had 166 yards today, and so far this season, before the game, he had 631. So he's right at 800 yards. And a lot of people said whenever the season first started, they were saying if he gets 800 to 1,000 yards, that's a good. You remember that?
I do remember that, but I also remember us talking about his touchdown total. And before today, he had 1. Yeah. And so now he has 4. I hear you. I don't want us to get caught up in today, because today was, and quite honestly, Pitts, I mean, Bijan was Bijan. So all this ridiculous trade talk of Bijan, I just want people to just slow your roll on all of that. But I do feel like we can probably replace Kyle pretty easy.
Yeah, I mean, and one thing that we got to remember is that this is on a year where the wide receiver production has just been non-existent. So, you know, if it would have been a situation
as it was in 21, as it was
like it was in 2020, exactly. Now, if it would have been like last year, whenever you got 2 guys going after 1,000 yards and the tight ends also getting 800-900, that's completely different.
Right.
But I mean, Kyle Pitts, he opportunistic, and then you have games like this right here, man. It's like I know that he made somebody very happy in fantasy football in the playoffs tonight.
I am playing against the guy in fantasy football on a Yahoo, and Pitts gave them tonight 52 points.
What?
52 points.
Are y'all in the playoffs?
No. One game before, thank God. One game before. One game before. Because one game before. But 52 points. 52.
Man, boy.
That's crazy. But it's sad because he could be getting so much more, and just like was that Drees? Was that Reese?
Dreesy.
Just like Dreesy says, it probably was poor coaching and not being able to use him like he should. But the problem is, Dreesy, with days like this all this does is drive up the price. I just can't see us paying that much money for Kyle. That's the only thing I say. And we got to still play Drake, y'all. We got to play Drake. We got to play Drake. Yep.
Kansas City Chiefs and the Eagles are looking at this game and like, yes.
Oh, Patrick Mahomes.
Oh, bro. Good. That's crazy.
You get Kyle Pitts up there with Patrick.
Man,
that could be crazy.
Now, let me ask you this right here, and I'm going to ask everybody in the chat too. Do you feel like the penalties, we had 19 penalties tonight. The record is 23. Do you feel like the penalties were a result of bad coaching, or you feel like it was a result of overzealous
I was
officiating?
literally
If you feel like it was a product of a bad coach, put a 1 in the chat. If you feel it was overzealous officiating, put the 2 in the chat. But what you think, huh?
You said overzealous officiating. If you gave me the choice of both, I might say overzealous officiating. But you know what I think it might have been too? I think the guys were look, they came out ready to play today. And sometimes when your head is on fire like that, and sometimes you're in, silly penalties. The David Seals did it twice where he comes up, you know you can't cut up field. He did it twice. And then you're talking about, AJ was more touchy, but that's between him and Mike Evans. Him and Mike Evans always have that little extra stuff. So you gotta control that. But the false starts and everything, that's another reason you got to give these guys a lot of credit. They overcame, dude. I wonder, is that the record for the most penalties in a win? Because they overcame all of that.
Question.
Yeah, that's a lot.
But we almost gave it away with that fumble though. Whenever Mooney fumbled,
yeah,
we almost gave it away.
And I know people are ready to jump on Bijan. That was just a very awesome hit. That he got helmet dead on the ball.
Yeah,
on the play for Bijan. Bijan got to hold on to it, but at the same time, that was just a direct hit on that. I don't have a problem with trying hard. You just 19 penalties. You usually don't overcome that. I hope they do better.
Yeah. I know everybody in the chat said that it's penalties. Said it's bad coaching. What's that? Chandrian Washington said bad coaching. Is that David Henry, Ronald, Travis? They said they feel like it was overzealous officiating. Willie Dot says 90% bad coaching, 10% officiating.
Where are you, Lo? Where are you on that?
I think it's bad coaching.
Okay.
I think it's bad coaching. I feel like it's a situation where, if you watch, you can see the evidence of the penalties, right? Like the false starts. Like, Jake Matthews, he jumped. Or, Elijah Wilkinson, he jumped. It'll be different if it was like a holding and the hand is just a little bit on the outside, but it was like some of them holds, they were kind of egregious. Now there were times whenever they didn't call, just like you said with James Pierce, like they missed like 3 or 4 holds with James Pierce, but I think Tristan Wirfs just kind of earned.
Absolutely. He got some equity. He got some equity with the ref.
He kind of got the superstar treatment. So
absolutely, and they're at home. Let's not overlook that.
They're at
home.
They say people hold on every play. So
they absolutely. And you saw, like I said, when they showed that package and Kirk Herbstreit was acting like Tristan Wirfs was Anthony Munoz, I was sitting up there saying to myself, I say every single play they showed, he's grabbing his jersey. He's literally grabbing his jersey.
Yeah, he's grabbing the shoulder pads and everything.
Exactly. He's literally pulling him down. So I don't know. I guess they were trying to show how great of a job he was doing, but the fact that Pierce got through it. And did you notice something too? Did anybody notice this today? We were pushing their offensive line back, bro.
Yes.
They were pushing them guys back into the backfield. Baker did not have a lot of time for the most part.
Yeah, they were in your boy's lap.
No, all day. He wasn't making them miraculous scrambles like he used to.
Nah, man, look.
He wasn't doing that today.
Look, last year, how many times did he get loose on us?
Too many.
It's a different defense. It's a
Yeah.
different defensive line,
Yeah.
man. Like
You saw
the
Caden,
same.
Caden was spying him. Caden
Yeah, I
was
saw, I
spying
saw
him.
that. I saw that.
Yeah,
I
Caden
saw
was
that,
spying.
bro.
Discipline.
And it's crazy that Divine Diablo, like he changes his defense whenever now, mind you, like we gave up 28 points. I'm not acting like we're just, but they had to work for him.
Yeah.
They had to work
Yeah.
for him.
Yeah. But it felt probably good. And think about this, Lo. You're down 14 and your offense comes to life on the next drive and scores. Think about how that makes your defense feel. The defense shut them down on 3 straight drives.
Sure did.
They shut them down on 3 straight drives in order for us to win the game.
They sure
So
did.
it does make a difference when it's reciprocal. When you see the offense going out there doing their thing, the defense like, okay, let's shut this down.
Exactly.
Let me ask you a question that I think he should get. And I saw you were doing the game a little earlier, but I was trying to watch as well. Did you like the 2-point conversion decision?
I'm still trying to figure. That's why I was asking Raheem earlier.
I'm like, I don't understand that, especially knowing that. I mean, dude, what are you doing? That makes no sense. But I mean, that bothered me. And another strike for him for why he probably has to go. That just wasn't a smart decision right there.
I think, and he's alluded to this before, and just because I'm mentioning this doesn't mean that I agree with it. But I think his whole thing is he always talks about slipping out in away games. Talk about slipping out with the win. So his whole thing is, if we could go ahead and go for 2, and we get 2, and we go up by 1, we could slip out with the win. And that's and I've heard him mention that 3 or 4 times.
Or you could play good defense like you did,
and
get the ball back,
and get the ball back,
and win the game on the last second field goal.
But think about it though. Like, how many times we went overtime this year? Like 3.
Yeah, I know, right?
We lost every time.
Yeah,
we lost. We lost every time. I mean, so
listen.
I mean, maybe it's a superstitious thing. I mean, at this point, like I mean, maybe his whole thing is you're on the road, and I just want to try to get out of here. And if I could go up by 1, and we just could stop them, I trust my defense.
And I think this is going to prove to be that's one of the reasons why I'm really afraid. Not the Raheem Zach Robinson part, but I'm really afraid about what Ulbrich is building with this defense, and I hope we don't stun it and have to start from scratch with somebody else. This defense, I'm telling you, yeah, I know 28 points, y'all, but they made some big plays when they had to today. They made the big plays when you need to.
I mean, so look, at the end of the day, I feel like the perfect scenario for me would be if they kept Jeff Ulbrich as the DC.
Yeah.
Got an experienced head coach and a creative mind and offensive coordinator. And if that was the case, I'd be happy with bringing Kirk Cousins back and coaching up Michael Penix in the background until he's ready.
If you're a good coach, you beg to keep Ulbrich here on the team. Because look, the good coach, all I need the good coach is to score some points.
Yeah.
I just need the good coach to get either him or the OC to score me some points. I think this defense can take it from there.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
when we're in a position where we can put pressure on the quarterback and keep Baker in those type of positions or any person in those type of positions, I think that makes us more deadlier as a defense.
It really does, because I don't know if you noticed, but like Kurt really threw the ball downfield successfully once whenever he hit Mike Evans that time.
Yeah.
And it just like you said, with the whole thing with Kobe Bryant, I'm fine with him taking his lumps now in games that don't matter.
Let him do that now.
Yes.
He's going to learn, and I still like him. I hope they whoever the next regime in here, I'm speaking it into existence. I'm sorry. Whoever the next regime is coming in here, that they take a flyer on him.
Yeah, because I mean, one thing that we can say, especially with the guys that we've seen in the past that's played cornerback for us, he was in the picture, because you remember the Chris Owens of the world, right?
Oh, I
You
remember.
know,
I remember.
the uber athletic guy.
21, right?
Yeah, exactly. He was rocking 21. Exactly.
The real 21.
Man, come on, man. Come on, just disrespected it. Just disrespected it.
Disrespectful that they let that man wear that jersey.
Man, look, I never forget, we played Minnesota back in the dome, and just sitting in there, and Percy Harvin almost ran a kick return back, and everybody was giving them gripes all season long. But he saved that kick return. He ran Percy Harvin down from like 15 yards back. I was like, man, that man was running for his job.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, Chris, woo, man, don't even remind me of those days.
But the thing is that he's there. Like, he's still able to try to make plays on the ball. So I mean, that's what I feel comfortable about. It's like, as he gets more experience in the NFL, he's going to learn how to, get the right position and technique and everything. But at least he's there.
Right. Yeah, this is, it's bittersweet, man. Listen, to have the Falcons win is always good and make you feel a little, cool on that. But we still got to make some changes on this team.
Still got to make some changes on. Like, it ain't. Look, it ain't sweet. You seen Raheem Morris screaming in the camera, right?
Oh, of course.
You saw that? Okay.
I did. Look, man. I think that was his primal screen, because if they didn't win that game, we might have been getting that 12:45 that 12:45 press report. We want to thank Raheem for his great, and they had to say, "Okay, stop, change the date." When they play New Orleans, January 4th, January 5th.
Man.
I still think it's coming. I don't think he's going to be able to sign. And he's going to have to, in order for them to even think about it, he'll have to win these last 3 games. And he'll have to. There's
just don't see
and,
that
and part of that is beating the Rams. Good luck.
That's easier said than done, bro.
Good luck.
That's easier said than done. The Rams, they looking good.
And that's that's my point. Like, Arizona and New Orleans, I give us a 50-50 shot at that. That Rams team, man, they're shooting for number 1 right now. So
yeah,
I mean,
this is because we got Arizona next week.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Miss Pam. She says, "Hello, Big Low Uncle Steve.
Hey, Pam, how you doing?
Undefeated on Thursday night game against the Bucks. Can't beat it.
Fact. Fun fact. That absolutely. And
how many times we played them? 3?
I think this is 3 times. They played them in 2016, the Super Bowl year, when Jameis was still Jameis. And then, of course, we beat them last year. And then tonight makes the trifecta. So yeah, I'll take that, Miss Pam.
I'll take it every day.
I'll take
twice
that
on Sunday. Man, it feels good getting a win, but I mean, at the end of the day, man, You still disappointed about how the season went.
I'm happy for my team.
Exactly.
And you can ask Kira. I was losing my mind on the last drive because I still get excited, man. I still get excited watching my team win. And
Exactly.
for even and for everybody, and I really want to capture that for anybody who's here today. Even in the throes of a 4-9 season, if you were still at the top of your wherever you were sitting, wherever you were watching the game, if you still get that excitement, you still get that burn. Not saying we're not disappointed about the season, but you still get that fire. I mean, I'm losing my mind when we get in position and win the game. Man, that's the feeling that we want as fans, man. That's the one thing.
Exactly.
That's what I want. That's all we want.
Exactly. And you ain't thinking about the record. Like
No, you're not.
you're not thinking about the record. You're not thinking about, not being in the playoffs. You think about how you want to win this game today.
Just want to win this game. Look, there's plenty of time for off-season analysis and what's going to happen and blah, blah, blah. Of course it is. But between those 3 hours, between the kickoff and the time at the end of the game, I am losing. Man, I'm trying to tell you, ask Kira, I was bouncing across if you can imagine me bouncing.
But,
I was
bro,
bouncing
I
across.
already look. Let me tell y'all something. For everybody who don't, if you've never watched a game with Uncle Steve, first of all, make sure you're hydrated because he's gonna have you up. And you talk about energy, y'all. This cool laid back cat that y'all see right now that loves Stevie Wonder, completely different guy. I mean, boy,
I love the Falcons, man.
Man,
I love them, and it's disappointing we couldn't have more nights like this.
I know
this year, but take the positives, man. You gotta take the positive. It gives us stuff to chew on. All kidding aside, the Raheem stuff. I'm sorry, y'all. This or 3 straight wins doesn't do it for me. I think he had his chance, but when you start talking about showing that some of these players on this roster still want to win, and I don't think they did it for Raheem. I think they did it for themselves as a team. And that's what I like about this.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Kenneth Collette, he asked a good question. He says, who gets the game ball for this dominant? Well, hold on now. I don't know about dominating.
He's being sarcastic. I used to deal with Kenneth all year. Kenneth is he's one of those fans that I don't even know if he's a fan, really. I think Kenneth is one of those that will sarcastically dog the team and then try to pretend like he's a fan at the end. And he does that all the time. Love him to death. He's good chat material, but at the same time, he's being sarcastic. But as far as the game ball tonight, listen, I know it's very easy you see 3 touchdowns for Kyle Pitts, but I'm gonna tell you what, man. We threw him out to pasture and he came back. Give it to Kirk, man. Yeah, Kirk led this team.
He balled out
on an important drive. He was getting killed back there in the back, and unlike last year, remember we got sacked with the New Orleans play, and it was 2nd and 20 something, and they couldn't recover. This time
he recovered. He recovered.
So, yeah, man. Yeah.
Now,
who do you give it to?
So this is gonna sound crazy,
okay? Because
all year he's been catching fire. This is the best game Zach Robinson's called this year.
Okay.
So
that's fair.
I mean,
it's funny. My son, Tyler, said the same thing.
Oh, he said the same thing.
Yeah, he said the same thing.
This is the best.
He's like, where are all these creative plays coming from? On the last
I'll go Ray make a tweet. Everybody just want to straighten up.
Maybe we need to have 3-day breaks in between so we can throw out this. Like, where did this all come from? Man, the little play where Seals ran off the guy and Kyle Pitts beelined over to the corner.
Yeah.
That was beautiful. beautiful, and give Kirk credit, looking off the safety,
Yeah,
throwing it over there.
yeah. I mean, and Kurt took a lot of shots tonight.
He took a lot of shots, but
Todd Bowles be blitzing.
what was his final what was his final numbers looking like?
So he went 30 of 44 for 3 touchdowns and 373 yards.
That's crazy. That's hey man. Hey, it's pretty doggone good.
Without Drake London.
Without Drake London.
That's that's pretty good, man.
Yeah. And maybe this is look, I'm not trying to tell you Seals is gonna be a burgeoning star, but I am saying maybe this is what he needed to show that, hey, I can play on this level. And yeah, I dropped the big one, but I also caught a big one at the end.
That was the play of the game.
Yeah. Yes, it was. Without a doubt. You don't get in position if he doesn't make that play. And shame on Tampa Bay for leaving that man that wide open.
Yes.
Over there.
Look, like I said, I mean, and you know what's crazy? The crazy thing is that they told don't you hate how like the announcement team always jinx people? Because they was Jamel Dean, he hadn't gave up a touchdown in man coverage since 2003. And then when he turned around and do, he falls. I'm like, he finna give up, boy.
he slipped real hard on that.
He showed up there. I was like, man, see, that's why y'all can't say. I was hoping they weren't gonna say that about Zane Gonzalez missing the kick. I was like, man, come on, don't say that.
Zane played that close to the vest though. That bad boy snuck in there.
He showed up there, didn't he? But that was on. What happened with that kick?
You know, it looked like he was trying to do the angle kick, and he just struck it wrong. Looked like he just struck it wrong. He didn't mean to do that. I think
he lie like who is he?
Yeah. Well, at least listen. At least he struck the ball.
This is true.
Poor cool. He was a meme all week. Poor guy.
Man, boy.
But I give Zane credit. He did.
Yeah, man. You can't.
Who wants to be the next Atlanta? John Harbaugh. What make y'all think John Harbaugh want to leave?
Man.
Baltimore.
Everybody's gonna come and talk about people who's gonna leave their jobs and
come to Mike Tomlin. And come to Atlanta. He's a little intriguing only because what I heard last week when he was talking about, not having what did he say, not having fun or something. And I was like, oh, that's kind of interesting for him. But I don't see him leaving either.
If you want somebody to fit your special teams, that's the guy.
Oh,
that's the guy.
Absolutely.
Vince Moore says, I like that team show fight, but I hate that we had another bad record in penalties, no discipline. Kobe Bryant fought two. When we wear the throwbacks, we win. Dun, dun, dun. That's a Superman chat. I mean,
is
true.
Is that crazy? The throwback record?
The
throwbacks. What did we do the throwbacks against the Bills?
Sure did.
Yeah,
sure did.
Trying to tell you, man.
We don't lose them the throwbacks now.
The throwbacks. It's funny. I wore throwback to work today, and I was looking at that. I was like, oh, okay, that's what's up.
Now the crazy thing is that I don't know if you heard, but they announced today that they're gonna change the jerseys up next year.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
changing it or going back to the old one?
From what they said that they're changing the logo and everything, and they said that it might be inspired by the old logo.
Really? Oh, that could be interesting.
That could be. Look, teams all of a sudden win when they change them jerseys up now.
Yeah, that's right. We actually did the same thing. We changed it the year after after Vic, right?
Yep, sure did. We
Yeah,
changed
the
the
year
year
after
Vic.
Vic that
Yep.
we
Yeah, we
changed
got
it
the
up.
things on the side and
Yeah,
then,
yeah.
yeah, we sure did.
I hated the look of that. I've never I wear it because that's my team.
I never
I've
liked it.
never been a huge fan of the last change logo. I got it, but
Yeah,
something about the old school that still
yeah.
just
I like the talk about
appeals.
just the black with the white outline.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
That's
I like them.
something about that
Yeah,
just
I like them.
yeah.
Definitely, man. Well, look, it's 12:49 on
Yeah,
here.
man.
And
Yeah.
yeah,
It's
finna get ready.
it's time for old people to go to sleep like myself.
Hey, you ain't never lie, man. You ain't never. You want to let everybody know where they can find you at there,
Brother, y'all check me out, and thanks, Lo, and I appreciate it, man. I missed it, man. They say Coach came on tonight. Coach Raw, he came on.
Yeah. He didn't really say nothing. He didn't really
Yeah,
say nothing.
he ain't
And the
got
crazy
long.
thing is, it sounded like he had a bad singing voice. You know how you could like listen to somebody talk, you could tell that they can't sing.
I heard he could
So
sing. I heard he could sing, but y'all check me out on Uncle Steve's Lounge, man. I might have to make a pop in. You know what we got to do before the Christmas season starts, bro? I tried to do it the other day, man. We got to grab maybe one of these days and not only do our football roundup, we got to go over these Christmas songs for this year. I hadn't had a chance to go over some of my favorites this year, and I know how we usually do it. So we gotta get together and probably do that before old Chris Kringle slide down the chimney.
There you go. There you go, man. Y'all make sure that y'all check out Uncle Steve on Uncle Steve's Lounge. You know, great content over there. He's not the best singer, but man, just great people. Just great people, man. Gotta love him, man. That's my guy. Everybody know that's my sidekick right there, man. If I ride with anybody, I'm riding with Uncle Steve. So
hey, same here, brother. Ditto.
Yes, sir. Look at here, man. Appreciate y'all for coming on Till Not with us. It's old late night for a Thursday night game, and monkeys fall out of trees sometimes. We ended up winning. So look at that. That's why you watch. That's why you watch.
We'll take it.
Y'all stay safe, man. What in the world, Bo?
Y'all be good.